Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for January 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th, Monday through Thursday. Now, you know I'm going to be using some Radley Valentine decks. I will use my Archangel Power Tarot card for the main message. I will pull one from my Guardian Angel Tarot cards. And then I will follow up with my Emily Anderson crystal decks. Now, for the overview, I will be using my Ryder deck, and I will be using also my Osha Zen Tarot cards. I usually use these for words of advice. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job, just deliver the message. Try not to understand it too much either, but let's see what we have. So now, and the cards are already flying. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles on the floor, right? Four of Pentacles helps when I put my glasses on. But we are coming up to, we are in the shadow of Mercury retrograde, but Mercury goes retrograde on the 14th. And it will stay there for about 3 weeks. So it'll go into the first couple of days of February. Okay, so remember, that is a time when you don't buy electronics. You want to really be very careful with your communication. I want people to be really careful about their speech, because this is a time I feel that we could say things it's like we'll say it now and later on we'll be like, oh my gosh, how come I said that? I really wish I wouldn't have said that. I do feel that there is a lot of speech energy going on for this time. And remember, 2 weeks before is the shadow, 2 weeks after is the shadow. So we do have a little bit of, so not just the 3 weeks, it's more like, 5 to 7 weeks. So I just really want you to watch your tongue. I do feel that many people will be very pointed in their expression. So let's put it that way. Another thing about Mercury retrograde to me is it's a time of karmic adjustment, karmic resolution, and I'm also getting the word retribution, karmic retribution, things that were, things made right. Now, I know sometimes you have to speak that out. Mercury is in Aquarius. Aquarius is extremely intelligent, very pointed, very much air energy, very much about your speech. Very pointed energy also, but I do feel just kind of be a little gentle with your speech, because I don't want you to come back 2 months later and be like, oh my gosh, what did I say? What did I do? This is one of those times where you might just walk into your boss and say, I just quit, and it's not really a good time to do that, because what I'm feeling is that you say, I'm quit, and then you walk out, and you might have worked there for several years, and you've just lost your reference, okay? It's always good to get a job when you have a job. Anyway, and while I have had many jobs, I've had actually 3 jobs start that I remember, start with Mercury retrograde. They all ended quickly and abruptly, and they were also blessings, though. So who's to say? Just be careful. I'm getting somebody watching your tongue, watching your emotions with this, because it really wants to push you forward. And I don't know. Who's to say? Maybe you need to clear the air. Maybe you, just be careful. Guard yourself. Anyway, okay, here we have the Four of Pentacles. Pentacles is our earth energy. It is our Capricorn. We are still in Capricorn. It is Taurus. It is also Virgo energy, money, job, career, very tangible energy. I do feel like this is, very much guarding your money, watching over your money. Now remember, this is more an overview of what's universal than it is for you personally. I will do the personal signs, following this, though I do post this as an introduction. I do feel this is very much guarding your money. So for stability, leadership, also organizational energy, this is just, money is there. It's just you have to guard it against foolish spending. Also, you have to guard it from it being taken from you, okay? But the money is there, and if you don't necessarily have it, it will come. But I just really feel this very guarding your money energy with the Four of Pentacles. Okay, let's go on. And anything reversed has a little stronger energies. Okay, the Devil. So now we have a 15. 15, this is 5 energy, change, change, change. You can look at it as a 10 plus 5. 10s are transitional. One's new beginnings, and we have all the ones, we have 1, 10, 1, 11, we have this one energy going on already. So ones are new beginnings, new starts. 10s are transitional. 5s is change, change, change. Now you add the 1 plus the 5 becomes a 6. It's the number of man. It is what we put into it. It is, we are feeding our own fears. This is about fear base. This is being chained in a way that that we have actually created our own chains. The universe, this is the universe. The universe is saying that the chains have been created by our own fears, but we do have the ability to slip from these chains. We do have the ability to slip from these fears. You have to be very bold. You have to be very, very brave in many times to do this. But if you really look, okay, there is the Devil. There is this, dark energy here. The Pentacle that's on top is off balance, so it is not it is not something that is for our own good. It is, it is kind of saying it has skewed the earth energy, that it has skewed the tangible energy. It is also, kind of given, it's just kind of given a, just not necessarily the best vibes, but the people that are, chained, they can definitely slip their chains. They can definitely free themselves from these chains. But again, it's, do we choose to? Do we choose to? Do we like to live with the fear? Sometimes living in fear is something we become used to. This is also something that we become addicted to. But a lot of this is, watch your money, guard your money, but at the same time, this is fear. So this isn't necessarily fear-based so much, but next to it, there could be some fears about money also. But the thing about the Four of Pentacles, I am feeling that the money is really there. This is where we're like, oh, it's better again. What is this? What is it? Roosevelt. The one thing we have to fear is fear itself. So this has a lot of fear base, but it has a lot of opportunity for us to break from those chains. Next card is, this is the Four of Wands. Now, for, again, stability, organization, leadership. Wands is our fire energy. It is our Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, passionate, burning, determined. We have an opportunity for celebration. We have an opportunity to make something wonderful out of this. Again, fear could be what's holding us back. Fear could be what is keeping us from moving. And again, this is not just for you per se. This is more the universe. This is more the global type of energy. So there's some money energy. There's some really great successful energy. You can see, I don't know, you want to consider this a wedding. This is a marriage. There is, there's this canopy. There's all this, beautiful fruit or flowers type of energy over it. There's celebration energy all around. We just have to deal with that fear. This is a major arcana card. We just have to deal, or we have to give, pray, work with that fear. Now, many times over, again, I've told you, I don't pray to be brave. I don't pray for courage anymore. Because when I pray to be brave, I'm put into situations that scare the heck out of me. Courage, oh my gosh, I have to fight. I pray for mercy and grace. Mercy and grace. Mercy is, hey, mercy and grace kind of go hand in hand. Mercy is like, please be gentle. Grace is saying, I may not deserve it, but please be gentle. Okay? So the universe is really in kind of a quandary for this week. There's money things going on, guarding your money. Fear. There is a very strong potential for success and breaking out of that fear. But these are choices, always are choices. Okay, let's go on with the Osha Zen Tarot. See what we have here. See what we've got here now. And I am feeling like I need to do at least, I think, three cards. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Now, first card, Politics, we have that 7. 7 is, and that's funny, with the politics would be on top of the 4 with the money. So politics, 7, divine energy, divine umbrella, divine interference. The mask is coming off. Politics, the snake. So I don't know, are we playing politics? Are politics playing with us? The snake, the false face, the sneaky snake type of energy, just the dark, nasty energy. And I think that's funny that it's on top of the money card, or on top of this guard your money card. Next card is, now we have 3. We have creativity. Creativity, this is actually, so 3 is our, the number of power, powerful 3. Creation, creativity, and what's the other one? Celebration. Also, you say something, do something 3 times. It's really very, very powerful. This has the Empress energy to it. It has the Moon energy to it. There is, a lot of possibilities out there. So we've got this thing that it's kind of like the physical wants to really, the physical is being affected very much by the metaphysical. We're getting these 2 things going on. But then we do have this wonderful opportunity for something more in our lives. And again, it comes down to, asking, having faith, also, putting it out there and keeping our light shining. And, I'm always telling you, the reason that you're here with me is because we are light workers. We are, spirit workers. We are star seeds. We are all, we have that. And it's just, we're here to encourage each other just to get through, because we all face a lot of darkness. Okay, let's go on and see this last card. Oh my goodness, I love this. Now this does not have a number, but this does say there is adventure awaiting. There is new things awaiting. There is a new start for us. We need to approach it like a child. We need to approach it with innocence. We need to be welcoming to it. The color spectrum is very lovely, very, very, it's unknown, but it's yet at the same time, it's very beautiful. And at the same time, it's as a child, what do we do? And it's funny that that one is on top of the fear. So, politics with your money, we have celebration, creativity, and celebration with celebration. So there is so much going on with this. And adventure basically says face your fears, move on, stop letting fear be what rules you. Okay? Interesting with that. So there's a lot of paradigms with this, a lot of opportunities, a lot of choices going on in the universe. Remember that the, like I said, Mercury retrograde to me is a lot of karmic resolution. Maybe this is going to be one of those big ones. Things are working more in that spiritual world. We have to be, we have to accept it. We have to reach out for it. We have to be open for it. At the same time, we do need to ask higher power to cover us in his cloak, her cloak of protection, because, we want to stay with the light. We want to stay with the light. Okay, take a moment before I start the readings. Take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. And let's start the readings and see what all, what our 110, 111, 112, 2022 is going to be like. Hello, my Tauruses. How are you doing? Oh, yeah, I do feel that I think that as Uranus, when it starts to go direct, I think, what is that, the 19th of January, I think that you are going to be pushing for some major, major changes going on. I do think that, Jupiter in Pluto, I think Jupiter in in Pisces right now. I think that's also going to be very positive for you too. So let's go on and see what we have for my Tauruses. Here we go. Let's see with the cards. Okay, 1. And again, 2, 3. Here we go. I think numbers are going to be very important for you. I don't know why I have to say that, because I do count my 1, 2, 3, but all of a sudden it was numbers. Watch the numbers. Numbers are going to be important for you, and I don't know anything more than that. Just somebody out there. Numbers will be real important. Okay, let's see what we've got here. First card is Leap of faith. Okay, so we have that zero energy, which is God, source energy, higher power, whoever that is to you. Leap of faith, Archangel Metatron, believed to have been Enoch before the flood, basically talked with God, and then never died, was transformed, pulled into the heavenlies, supposedly became Archangel Metatron. So knows the human experience, kind of has that connection between the human and the heavenly. The leap of faith, though, is you have to believe in yourself. You have to have hope. You have to think that things are going to happen. Expect a miracle. Miracles do happen. There is going to be a very miraculous, heavenly source type of energy surrounding you this week, and it's kind of telling you, believe in yourself. You can accomplish so much, okay, this week. This is like your week to really rise and shine. Rise and shine with this. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. Next card is the Seven of Raphael. It's time for you to make some choices. It is time for you to make some decision. You need to think about what you want and what, again, where it says, listen to your heart. Raphael has heart energy here. Now, Raphael is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's our water energy. It has a lot of, fluid, emotional energy. It's very much your heart energy. 7, again, is that divine energy, that divine number, divine intervention, divine interference, divine umbrella. But you need to follow your heart. You need to listen to your heart. Sometimes my Taurus is, and again, this is what, I love you because of this. I love that you do think things through and that you make decisions based upon your thoughts. Now, this is one of those times, listen to your heart. It doesn't mean you have to do totally what your heart says, because my Taurus is, that feels uncomfortable for you to just go with your heart. You have to do some reconciliation between your heart and your mind type of, it's kind of like it has to make sense also. But the leap of faith is saying it just may not make total sense to you. Okay? Anyway, time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. There's a lot of, this is a good week for a lot of that old cruddy energy for you to, to let this go. Now, my Taurus is, how do you do that? Now granted, it's snowing, it snowed outside for the weekend. So you're not going to go out. If you live where I live, you're not going out there and, putting your bare feet in. But if you can, walk a little bit around your house barefoot, take a bath, use some grounding crystals to help you through. Just basically, what is it that needs to detoxify? Detoxification also is drinking pure water, eating more organically. I'm not saying vegetarian versus vegan versus, paleo. I'm just saying take your habits, take your needs, take your, the way you live your life to that higher level. Okay. Also the need to detoxify, especially because of this old Mercury thing going on. It is good for you to meditate. Okay. Okay. Anyway, next card is the King of Gabriel. Now, King's underlying energy is our sword energy, air energy, Aquarius energy, Libra energy, Gemini energy, thought processes, thinking things through, making your plans. But Gabriel is that fire energy that just is the Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Remember, Jupiter will be in Pisces and then it will go into Aries. I think it'll be in Aries during Taurus season. So, that will actually motivate you for more change and for you to really get off your butt and get things done and to go for things. But the King of Gabriel, while smart, also is passionate, but also while smart and passionate, also looks at the big picture and sees things that others do not see. Not quite the same as the other kings, sees more possibilities, sees more challenges, but yet challenges to overcome. Now, so this is gonna be a big week for you. Again, my Taurus is, I always talk to you about your psychicness. This would be a really good time for you to write down your goals and to put it on the refrigerator. I haven't talked about this for a while, but many times over, things I want or things I would like to change, write them down. And yes, I do that, not as much as I should. So anyway, and then look at it every day. everything that, I remember doing this and, looked at it. It took a couple of years, but it all came together. It all came out. So I do need to do this myself, but my Tauruses, I'm really saying this will be a great week for you to do that. Now, if not on the refrigerator because you share it with somebody, then something that you look at every day, and you just say, this will be, okay? So this week, really big for you. I think I think that things are changing for the positive. We're still going to have, life's not easy. Life's not for wimps. And you will always, as a light worker, starseed, you will always have challenges that try to keep you. But this is that time for your light to really shine. Okay. Generous, inspirational, dramatic, driven. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. So, stay shining, stay bright. Okay. Let's go on and see what the guardian angels have to say. Let's see what we have. But I love the leap of faith. I love the believe in yourself. And sometimes, believe in yourself even when you don't think that anyone else does. It's up to you to, you have to have that. It doesn't matter for the others. Okay, this one flew. 8 of action. Action is, again, our fire energy. 8, unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. Think of the infinity sign, but twisted up. There's so much going on right now that it may feel overwhelming to you, and yet it's wonderful to be so busy with the work that you love. Express gratitude for the blessings of heaven that are taking up your time, even if life feels challenging. If you're asked to travel and take a flight, then do so with confidence. There's a lot of movement for you going on, and you just have to believe. You just have to have confidence, and it just, again, too, in the beginning, the introduction, there's a new adventure. It's time for new adventures. Okay, let's go on here. Let's see wrong thing. What crystals or energies for my Tauruses do we have here? Let's see what we've got. Let's shuffle them really well and see. Okay. Earth. Well, I told you about being grounded. You need to really ground yourself. But Earth is also about abundance, fertility, harvesting. So a lot of the harvesting is what you have all, you reap what you sow. So this is a lot of your sowing is done, S-O-W, and, and now it's time for you to reap. Also, logic. So you do have that logic that kind of, you need to have that little balance between your thoughts and your heart. But again, there's a lot of, this could be the time for the harvest for you. Okay, so my Tauruses, it's a good week. I feel very positive. I feel very up with this energy, even though we had, the overview was it had kind of a, double edge to it, but we can persevere. Okay, my Tauruses, remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. As always, though, know, my Tauruses, that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.